What's up, everybody? This is Saber, and yes, it is true. The Lionheart has returned. Now, I have been working on this ship a little bit lately. Not a ton, but a little bit. And so I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that it's not dead, basically. That I am still working on this thing, and I will be continuing to do videos on it much more frequently now, because it's something that I wasn't really sure where I wanted to go with the ship. And I recently figured it out, and so now I'm super excited to work on this thing. But I just wanted to make a quick announcement that I will be working on this again, and I will be streaming more often the actual building process of it. I'll probably just have some music going when I do it, and you can come hang out. I'll link down to the Twitch down below in case you don't have it already. And so yeah, there's going to be a lot more building of this thing going on. Now, as I said, I have been doing some building. And I believe there's some differences from the last time that you guys saw. I don't think I had any of the ice crystals. I don't think I had a lot of it wedged. The engines I don't even think I had filled in, so that's probably all new stuff for you. But there's also a couple of things that I'm really proud of that I'm going to come show you guys right now. So as you can see, just flying up to this thing, there are a few differences that are right off the bat. And that's that there's actually a little bit of an interior on this thing now. Well, a couple of things in the interior, I shouldn't say a little bit of an interior. So those are just a couple of the things that I've been working on. Other than fleshing out the ideas that I've had for this thing, I've actually been working on some of the more unique things about this ship that I've already started to really like doing. So there is some logic in this, and that's mostly what I've been trying to learn because I haven't really done any before this. So I wanted to go ahead and teach myself some of the logic, and it's nothing crazy advanced, just kind of some nifty little stuff that I'll show you here in a second. Okay, so this, if it isn't already apparent, is my core room. And obviously it's a little exposed right now. It's not going to have all that stuff showing, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I've got. Now, I am only going to hold forward. Well, I might let off of it, but like the only button that I will be pushing is forward. So I'm not actually hitting any of the doors or anything else. But I have this nice little boot up sequence into my core room, and I'm very happy with it. Bench told me last night, because he was helping me figure out some of the new logic stuff that I'm going to be having in this thing, that this is reminiscent of some Halo stuff for him, which I didn't really realize until he had mentioned it, but I can see where he's coming from on that. But yeah, I have kind of a unique position with this, because this is my first big capital build, and I've seen a lot of ships, so I can like kind of take some of the good ideas that I've seen from those, but then also all the things that I haven't seen I'm able to put into this. So that's something that I'm really trying to focus on, is not only doing things that I really enjoyed seeing, but also doing things that I've never seen anybody else do before. So hopefully that kind of becomes apparent as the build progresses, because I'm not just trying to rip people off and take their good ideas. I'm trying to take some of the best of what I've seen and use it, and then also change it into things that I think are things which haven't even really been out there much. So one thing that I did, which I know other people have been doing, is adding depth to the walls by actually adding in some systems beyond the hull itself. And I found I think it's the jump drive system thing. What is it? It's yeah, jump drive module. And I didn't know it was animated until I basically threw it in the wall. And so I immediately fell in love with that effect, so I want to definitely keep that in there. But yeah, so that's the core room. There's not a whole lot else in here yet, but just something I've been having fun with. And then I'm going to throw in, all the stats and stuff in here, so when you get in, you can just see it right ahead of you. So now I'm going to take you to my current favorite thing in this, which obviously there's a whole two things. Oh, and this isn't it, but I found out a way to put diagonal lines in the floor. So that's pretty cool. All right, moving on. Okay, so down this narrow walkway, and then down this much less narrow walkway, I have a landing station, which is it's basically like a tower for an airport, where they're going to be able to just guide the people in, take them right in the door. Or, well, okay, I say a tower like an airport, but it's actually more like the landing station that is on aircraft carriers. Because in this landing station, there is your very own personal landing HUD. So you're able to sit right in here and then guide them right down the center line, and you can tell them, all right, green, you're good to go. And so on the outside, he's going to see, okay, green lights, top and bottom, left and right. I'm good to go. Maybe he's getting a little off track. Maybe he's coming in too fast. So you can go ahead and slow him down, hit the yellow, which currently logic has the beautiful, wonderful bench has helped me out with some logic that will prevent you from having to hit each individual light to turn it off and on. Anyway, so you can slow him down with the yellow light. It does the same thing. Here, I'll just show you real quick. Activates these doors and lights, and then also top and bottom down there, and left and right over there. And then if they're getting way too wonky, way too out of shape, you can just have them stop. And same thing, lights, doors, both sides, right there. And all this is detailed out in these instructions over here. And then when they're actually finally good to come in, go ahead and open the door for them, and it opens it up, and they can come right on inside. So yeah, that is my current landing control. I'm really happy with how that's turned out, considering it, you know, I haven't really done anything with logic before. So yeah, definitely been a lot of fun figuring that out and trying to make things very clear and apparent for everybody. Because yeah, this is going to turn out to be a really cool build. Now, I will actually announce what this is going to be in the first episode of the build that I do. But for right now, I'm still hammering out details, but I'm really looking forward to it. So that is pretty much everything in here so far. If you can't remember, this is a very tall interior, but I'm going to have plenty of stuff to put into this space, so I'll make it work. The hangers are also going to extend over there into these frames that you can see. And maybe there's even going to be some rooms in those pods. I don't know about that yet, but we'll find out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I will leave the link to the Twitch down below in case you don't already have it. And so I'll be streaming semi-regularly, hopefully. Other than that, that's about it for me, so thanks again for watching, and have a good one.